Hey folks, Stephanie here. I'm a little bit hoarse today and I'm sad I didn't post a video last week, but I have been crazy busy, so I'm just kind of here to give you a few updates on the things that are going on in my life if you're interested. This isn't any sort of like educational video. This is just one of those like, hey, it's me. But big announcement, I released a book this week. So I've been working on this book since 2015. I wrote a novel back in 2012, and it's really hard to convince myself to go back to that. And it's really intimidating to go back to like one giant piece of work. So in 2015, I started this essay project, and then my goal was to publish it by my 30th birthday, which was in 2017. 2019 now, so that didn't happen. But this year, I put on my first one-woman show called Bad Sex and Other Problematic Analogies. I actually have an abridged version of the show. I did a shortened version in Brooklyn, and that video I'll link below, but it's on my YouTube page. So if you were in any way interested in my one-woman show, Bad Sex, there's also a book now. So I don't have a physical copy, but it is on Amazon, and that's really exciting. I'm gonna hold that up there. So it's available on Amazon either through Kindle or in paperback, and that's really friggin' exciting. So it's an essay collection. It talks a lot about sex, a little bit about drugs, relationships, kink, all those things. It's available right now, so check it out if you don't mind. But otherwise, this past week has been crazy. I was editing the book, which last year I kind of like friend sourced it in the summertime. I asked a bunch of friends to volunteer to read certain pieces, and I sent kind of one or two essays to each person and had them give me notes, whether it was just like grammatical stuff or stuff they didn't like about the story, whatever. And I finally this year was able to go in and like power through it, and I did the book. That was crazy. I had an audition for something here in Philadelphia that I'm not really able to talk about yet, and then another thing that was in Jersey. And I hope to hear back from them, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. It's nuts being a performer. I have more performances coming up in October. I have Gaybill, which my wonderful friend Cleopatra, she is a drag queen here in Philadelphia. She hosts that every Thursday at Tavern on Camac. There's no cover. It is a little bit of a late show. It's at 11 o'clock. During seasons when Drag Race is on, Drag Race is like a pre-show before Gaybill, so it's like a viewing party, and then like awesome singers like my friend Cleo and people like me, other people from Philadelphia that go and sing. And I also have the Rocky Horror Drag Show coming up in October. It's with a bunch of Philadelphia drag queens and lip-syncing Rocky Horror. I usually play Eddie and Dr. Scott. It's a lot of fun. It's lip-syncing though, it's not live, but it's super cool. That's at Punchline Philly coming up in October. There's just a lot going on. I wish I was getting more into my bullet journal. I don't know if it's just that I'm so busy I'm not using it, because that is very normal for me, or if I'm really just not using it because it's the big one and it's really intimidating. So maybe it's a little bit of both, I don't know. I got a promotion at my day job, so I'm in a position of leadership now. There's just a lot going on here. Other places you can catch me, of course, I host a weekly podcast with my friend Sarah Heddens. It's called Dead Time Stories with a Z, Stories. We are on iTunes, we're on Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, we're in all the places, and we can always use reviews. Of course, we have a Patreon as well that starts as little as $1 a month and starts getting you rewards. So there's all kinds of cool shit going on. I'm trying to keep working, I'm trying to keep moving. There's lots and lots of stuff. I recently had a makeover like glam session with Ariela Grande, who's another Philadelphia drag queen. So you'll notice my eyebrows are a little bit different, like maybe a little more natural looking, so I hope. I had my partner do my shape up. I'm rocking my like Rosie the Riveter kind of like head wrap right now. So yeah, that's cool. I have plans to do some videos coming up talking about all sorts of stuff that I'm passionate about, talking about piercings and other body modifications, how to find a really good piercer, how to find good jewelry, good quality jewelry. I want to talk about gender identity versus sexual orientation. Those are things that people still tend to get confused, and I want to make this like a judgment-free zone where you can ask those kind of questions and not feel like dumb or feel like you're going to be treated a certain way. I want all the people to feel welcome here. That being said, be nice. Anyway, I hope you don't mind that this wasn't super informative, just about the busy, crazy stuff going on in my life, but I'm hoping to bring you more content soon. And, you know, leave me comments. Tell me what you want to hear about. I will bring it your way. But otherwise, like this video, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye, folks.